Musicota tiene el juego. Tiene musiquísima. Debería iniciar de nuevo. Pero tampoco pasó nada. No pasó gran cosa en el este. Debería estar bien. Debería estar bien si me salta la intro. Y la creación de personaje. Es que no quiero hacerlo de nuevo todo. Verla. Sí se va a quedar. No se guardó muy bien la parte anterior. Ah, puedo hacerle loading. A ver. 6:24. 6:19. Pues esto. Voy a iniciar desde aquí. Voy a iniciar toda la cinemática. Me lo
It
traigo.
appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Es una pena que el juego no tenga compatibilidad con el DualSense.
Eleazar!
Empecé.
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
Pero bueno,
I've
al menos
operated
tengo
more
el
vaguely defined destinations than this.
DSX.
Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
La articulación. ¿Quién es ese? Intenté leerme los libros antes de... Oh, rayos. No puedo... No puedo abrir el menú, está muy alto.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course,
¿Qué pasa si no
as
eres
the
admitido
other
antes?
5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
Intento leerme los libros, pero eran demasiado
Before I could respond, I
similares a las películas.
received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar.
Así que los
It
dejé.
came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait. We do.
Oh, no. Tiene algo en el pecho. Tiene algo en el pechito.
The key! Give me your hand!
Dios. A ver, quiero cerrar el... Tengo que cerrar el...
Are you
Esclerólogo.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Oh. Wiggenweld potion. A ver, ¿cómo va esto?
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Parece que ahora sí que va bien.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close.
Qué buenas
We've no idea who
vestimentas.
created this port key. Or why.
Se ve muy bien. Dios. Estas gabardinas deben ser caras. A ver. ¿Cómo se ve esto? Dios. Estas gabardinas deben ser caras. Calla. Se escucha bien. Puedo cerrar esto. Y ahora sí, puedo jugar. 50 framierdos. 50. Debería dejarlo así, debería dejar.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
Oh, está muerta.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we
Absolutely,
can
sir.
find a path, however faded it may be.
Dale. A ver. Se ha puesto el modo poronga, el modo... Mierda. Vale, no, está bien. A ver, puedo bloquear los... Puedo desbloquear los frames. Esto es... Se lo subo todo.
Mind your step.
Oh, no puedo mover la cámara en el hombro. No lo tiene este juego. Oh, esta vez me reconoce como el control de PlayStation 4. No, da igual. No tengo compatibilidad con el DualSense. De todas formas... No puedo mover la cámara. Ancient Magic. Bronze, Ground, Flame Mount. No tengo para poner la cámara para cambiar la cámara de un lado del hombro al otro.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Solo los deberían de tenerlo. No de
Ancient
cambiar
magic?
Yes,
la cámara de un
a
hombro al otro.
powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Se nota un poco el tearing, pero no. Da igual.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding
Hasta el
world.
sonido cambia.
Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power.
¿Qué va a ser?
What
Eso.
really matters is the one who wields it.
Puedo hacer esto. Oh, rayos. No soy tan bien así. Aunque creo que se ve bien en la grabación. O sea, en el directo. ¿Qué debería ser? Lo cambio.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of
Listo, Ignacio.
enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Basic cast. Basic cast. R2. R2, ¿cuál es ese? R1. No, R2. ¿Cuál es ese? ¿No es este? No. ¿Cuál es? Este es este. No.
Excellent.
Receiver committing selected to the target. Was in place for several years among the avatars with the same team stick. Toma. Oh.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Damn. Toma. el sonido, está muy alto. Los efectos deberían estar bien, los diálogos, el pitch. Debería estar bien así.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Por algún motivo me va mal.
Thank you, sir.
Dios.
Ah, up there.
La cámara tiene demasiada sensibilidad. ¿Dónde era? Cámara sensible, aceleración. Debería estar bien así. Toma.
We're
por allá.
close now. It's just ahead.
Ok, ok. Toma. Hijo de putilla. Y aquí. La grabación se ve mal. Mierda. No, ya lo veré después. No se puede ver tan horrible. Que también.
Steady
Se ve
yourself.
lento.
Reparo.
Me atravieso. Qué ventisca.
Almost there.
Con todo esto para practicar.
Why would someone have built this?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
¿Quién es este? The middle, this is your capacity, present, to the quiz. Es por allá. Este es Merlin. O es Dumbledore.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
No es Dumbledore.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps
so.
our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Toma. seguimento male la prioritizzazione.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Hacen bastante son muy fluidas.
What's this? Professor Fig!
No viene.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment.
What the fuck, is super is a
Oh. Where have we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Dat is het.
Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Espero que se vea bien. Si no, pues mejor.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Estamos la marea.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
12. Zo kent hij van zijn mas.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Puedes jugar con...
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has
puedes
been
jugar con...
stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
con mouse y
In that
gamepad.
time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Hay mucho que explorar. No, mi chest.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Déjame abrir el chest. $39. Te acabo de robar. No puedo correr. No, entiendo que no hay nada.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Este símbolo para realizar parece corresponder a ese símbolo. Oh, ¿qué pasó? Parece que ese punto de permite acelerate. Your motion along the symbol path.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
¿Cómo que le pasó?
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
¿Y estas velas no se
I do,
consumen?
Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Velas mágicas.
Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I
Dios,
suspect we
está
will need to
brutal esta
earn our
mierda.
way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Revelio.
but to what end I can't say.
Puedo usarlo mucho
Stay
también.
close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Seguro que hay cosas, pero no veo. Bueno, le voy a subir un poco el brillo. ¿Dónde se le subió? Era por aquí. ¿Dónde le subo el brillísimo? Display. Este Esto es para la cosa. Era este. No le subí mucho. Es que en la grabación siempre se ve. Se ve más oscuro de lo que debería. Oh, está muy oscuro. No veo. Puedo usar lumos. Hijo de puta. Oh. Puedo usar un
I
brush.
see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What the fuck? Oh, ¿quieres venir? Ven, mierda, si no, no se triggería la cosa.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
A ver. Oh, me alcanza la cosa. Aquí lo echamos, lo hemos hecho de materiales bien salados, los claros, las máscaras de lado, las Hold R2 and press to cast or extinguish lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the
Lumos.
reflection is
Explorar.
turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Me habría gustado explorar, pero me movió muy lento. Vaya.
Look out!
Oh, el parry.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Levioso.
Deposo! Confringo! Levioso!
Levioso. Expulso. Tiene que decir el chief cada vez. Oh, no lo vi. Mierda. Stupid.
Confringo! Exposo! Confringo! Deposo! Defendo! Deposo!
Mierda.
Levioso! Confringo! Levioso!
Toma. Oh, no se lo ataque enseguida.
Exposo! Levioso! Lumos! Stay close!
Oh. Profesor.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
No puedo correr.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Está bien, voy a seguir yo. Dios, está brutal el puto juego. Uy.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Profesor.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh. Asqueroso. During protect, no, destroy enemies with stupefy. Contra el ataque stun enemies to take a star of magia indicado by golden numbers. Oh, son muchísimos. Vale, hay una cosa que me... el sentido de brujo. Tengo que hacerlo justo. Reptiles to reveal the way forward. ¿Cuál protego? Oh. Ah, vale, tengo que sostenerlo. Vale, tengo que mantenerlo. ¿Cómo cambiaba de...? R2. No sé.
Lumos.
No, se ve más bonito así. Presiona R. Oh, qué bonito. ¿Y el profesor se quedó encerrado? No hay nada de este lado.
Lumos.
¿Qué es eso? ¡Oh! No, puedo alejarlo. Puedes darle la vuelta. No parece que haya nada. Ahora va bien esto. Bien. Profesor.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Oh, no. Oh, Dios.
I have no patience for traitors.
Acabo de matar al
No.
Necro.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Dios. Oh. Oh, que lo destruyen.
No way out.
Oh, profesor.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Proprio immagino la
Where
redirigione.
are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Lockett, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Se supone que este juego ocurre 100 años antes de Harry Porongas. ¿Era 100 o era 1000?
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Puedo elegir mi propia casa. Dios, soy de puta madre.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're
Los
just
equipajes se llevan
in time.
todos, me llevo la
Have
puta.
a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
No puedo conectar mi cuenta.
Certain
Como este juego es...
expectations.
El juego de estas clases. El juego to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit.
Puedo elegir o vas a
Your
la
professors have
turma.
a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of What is it?
Ambición. Esto es muy de slutherin. Curiosidad. A ver, ¿qué es lo que elige? Quiero ver qué es lo que elige. Sí.
Desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and
No,
I
puzzles
believe
no me
I have a
gustan.
ready mind.
No me gustan los puzzles.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Pero creo que los puzzles aquí son una mierda.
Ravenclaw.
No. Va, es bastante básico esto. No, quiero otro. Yo voy a slutherin.
I detect a growing sense of ambition
Sí,
and
dale este.
eagerness for power.
Sí, me sirve. Slutherin.
You belong in Slytherin.
Slutherin, toma.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Claro,
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Esta historia está conectada con la de Harry Potter. Es una Weasley.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Se ve de puta madre, Dios. A ver, ¿cómo deformamos? Agüita. Puedo explorar. ¿Con cuál correa? Oh. Toma, te acabo de robar. No hay reflejos. Oh. Me como una manzanita. A ver, ¿puedo robarle a más gente? Oh, qué bien se ve esta mierda. El Tering. Me está jodiendo. El problema es que si lo pongo a 60, este rato va a estar bajando. Voy a comer otra manzanita. Esto es para curar, no entiendo. ¿Puedo robar? Toma, te robo. Te robo porque soy de slutherin. Vamos a robarle a más gente. Lo malo es que no me sé el lore de la obra.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Introduce Imelda Omnis Sebastian.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting this late.
A little room, everyone.
Joder.
Let them through.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slutherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Así que son unas putillas, como de esperarse de Slutherin. Tú, ven aquí.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Terrifying.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Vale.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Bajan todo el rato los bromas. ¿Hasta dónde? Bueno, los voy a dejar en 80. 80 está bien. Me molesta el tearing, pero bueno. Más de 70. Se mantiene en 75.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Slutherin dungeon. The 6th dungeon.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon, native the Irlandic Gran Britain, usually takes the form of a long-minute horse. The largest Kelpie reported is Loch Ness, mostly in Scotland. Usually conflicting replace the work complete links appear here. Field guild challenges are the only way to get experience. Open field. Oh. So the power. The field says so select the challenge menu. Collect your fees on the solutions. Repair heroes can replace to continue. Special actions still complete for operations that critical and great. Reward basic limit for the challenge menu. Come back to the collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Vale. Tiene bastante peso el personaje.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ese personaje con los ojos como romos en the Great Hall. Mierda. Vale.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Es mundo abierto.
These stairs lead
Es mundo abierto el
directly to
juego, ¿no?
Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend a mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat.
Le tengo que preguntar todo.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain. You should be able to find all of the schools. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. I think you will enjoy, Professor.
No pasa nada si no le pregunto, ¿no?
Professor Weasley.
Me puedo saltar algunas
To
cosas.
absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors
cosas que ya
have agreed
sé,
to
las
create
puedo saltar.
additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Calla. Tengo un minimapa que me guía todo el rato. Entiendo que no me voy a perder.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
HOESwarts. Professor Assignment. Take a resolute X to continue. Leviosa. Dark Arts. Oh.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Esa cosa. Uy. ¿Cómo lo detengo? Wingardium Librosa. ¿Cómo hacía para activar esa cosa?
Revelio.
Oh. Roll. Transconfiguration Code. ¿Qué es esto? 21. 21-11 pluma. 21-11 pluma. Son 21, son 11. Una pluma. 17. Me faltan... ¿Cuál será? A ver. Entiendo que es una araña. Son 17. LOL. Los interrogativos. No sé cuáles son. A ver, puedo probar uno por uno hasta que lo active.
Revelio.
Pero entiendo que va a haber más. Tengo que poner uno aquí y los otros en otros lados. Interesante. Dismarme. Ah, este juego se ve increíble. ¿Cómo se miraría un Soul Sacrifice con esto?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Podría ponerme a explorar el mapita y a ver qué encuentro por ahí. Pero iré por las estas y reactivar las misiones. A ver, no tengo que presionar el juego. Puedo verlo todo el rato, sin llegar hasta el fondo. Interesante. ¿Y dónde estaba el otro? I don't know, the nexo de library. Aspects with Leonora Everleague. Apariencias. A ver, parece que está cerca.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Es allí.
I haven't been feeling myself at all.
¿Cómo bajo esa cosa?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
That's the last time I have an ancient idea that I don't write down.
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Dios, los arames.
When someone says something nice, say
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Colección.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling. Se lo digo. Es muy de slutherin no decírselo.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
Oh,
You have a knack
solo
for
puedo
solving
decir.
riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Dios, la cámara. Se mueve demasiado rápido. Bueno, que te jodan. Hay otra misión aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Acción. Quiero este. Voy a hacer este primero. Me interesa más que el Guardián Vibrosa. La pantalla de carga. ¿Cómo llego allí? Aquí no va tan bien de frames.
Revelio.
Vale, ¿dónde está?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
¿Qué no tiene? ¿Y esto? Putillo. What the fuck? Esto no es un gato. Dios, el puto juego es de putísima madre. No hay nada más. Asqueroso. Dios, qué feos son los putos elfos.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged uranium.
This painting speaks the young orphan wizard Ilius, an army of mentors and dark wizard Rexidian by conjuring a mouse patronus. Hay patronos aquí, ¿y este? Level 2.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know. In trouble, are we? Beat up to no good?
Revelio.
Why do students always frown? Peace should burn the castle down. Nice and warm. Oh, such fun!
Revelio.
¿Y este tiranosaurio? Esta es la forma que tienen los magos para escuchar música.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Wood! I cannot do this for all eternity.
Revelio.
Oh, level 1.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be
Se borra automáticamente. Tengo que borrar cada vez. Oh. Entiendo que se borra cada... Oh, no se había borrado.
I spent all night working.
Revelio.
Almost fell asleep in class today.
Some of us don't necessarily
suppose
want him to get back to the lesson.
Let us keep our heads about
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for
Is
Magic
he
was
well?
Albert Boot.
No, este es otro. Mierda, no me acuerdo cuál era.
I won't say
3.
my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the
4.
boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
0. No, espera, pero eso.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be,
¿Cuál era?
but you can't
Mierda,
get
no lo
Peeves a
recuerdo.
slack. She says it's a boot and he says it's
Aquí
a
están
flack.
todos.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus'
Mr.
fault.
Moss.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
Accio!
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Just so.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Die is original. ¿Por qué no
I've
voy yendo
always
tan mal?
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
A ver.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the
es de
spheres
dos.
and
De cuadrada.
relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Oh, se va a salir. Está pesadona. Bien, y ahora este. Ahora. Oh, se cayó.
Not to worry.
Fuck.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Sí,
But there's
es Slytherin.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
A ver.
Yes, sir.
Lisa.
Scoring. No lo sé, pero ¿cómo hago para...? Ah, vale, no puedo. Hija de puta. Oh, se va a salir. Sí. Toma. A ver, me voy a marcar otros 50.
That is how it's done.
Mira esto. Me la juego. Oh no, se va a sacar la otra. No. Oh, rayos.
To the best of us.
Here we go.
¿Qué pasa si saco las otras? A ver, voy a utilizar la tuya. Oh, está buenísimo esto. Toma. Voy a hacer esto. Es trampa. Pierde puntos. Oh,
Well done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
oh
I
shit.
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Espera. Está bajando de frames. Puedo ponerlo en máximo nivel. Lo he hecho por la imagen quality. Para el máximo rendimiento. Así que sube. Sube, pero se ve peor. Me va igual. De la puta. No, da igual. A ver.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
¡Oh! Mierda, demasiado poder.
Stay focused.
Be sharp. Phew. That was an execution. Here we go.
A ver. Son lo mismo.
There we go.
Mierda. Oh. Toma. Patísimo. ¿Qué pasa si gano?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
¿Qué pasa si le digo esto? ¿Me importa esto?
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
No hay como una sola escuela en África. En el orden de la señora. De la señora Terfa.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
The magic is weaker.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better until next time.
A ver.
Of course.
A word can
No, puedo activar esto. ¿Dónde está? Es abajo. No, ya está activo.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Voy a hacer la otra quest que tengo. Y voy a... Creo que lo dejaré.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Sup.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't.
Open quest log. ¿Dónde está el otro? ¿Y esto? De nexo de library. ¿Cómo hago para que no me dieron acción? Oh, aquí están. Estas son mis habilidades. Acción. Ya lo tengo. Ah, claro, si me lo acaban de dar. Muy bien. Uy, oh, no puedo suicidarme. Oh, déjame suicidarme, mierda. Solamente puedo pasar allí. Dios, los frames son a la puta. Hay otro aquí, o es arriba. Aquí.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
¿Habrá algo por aquí? Oh, lo de como un tucito.
Any of you know where I can find
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Come si suppone che funziona la magia?
Let's try something a little larger.
Utiliza la energía vital del usuario o hay energía del ambiente.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
A basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Dios, está buenísimo el puto juego.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Dios, está muy
I
feliz.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Apenas me he venido a tener un esqueletón en clase. Pero yo qué sé.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelia.
Oh, no había algo aquí.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Sebastian.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Muy bien. ¿Y este ojito? Qué interesante. ¿Qué es esto? Alquimia.
Nice work.
So
I enjoyed
bitch.
that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
No convence mucho su voz.
Pleasure
Es
chatting
demasiado
with you.
robótica, tiene el
Sure,
filtro
I'll
este
see you
raro.
soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Lo estoy. A ver, puedo hacerlo antes de terminar. Uy, se llevo 2 horas. Tengo que dejarlo aquí. Ya son las 11. Oh, está brutal este puto juego de mierda. Sí, estoy en Hogwarts. En HOESwarts. Y estoy en slutherin. Oh, no puedo suicidarme, genial. Tendré que dar... Quita. Toda la vuelta. Hay más secundarias. ¿Qué es esto? No, son... handles. Hay misiones en todos lados. ¿Este dónde está? ¿Y este? ¿Dónde está el otro? Ahora este. No tiene una misión aquí. Se ha ido. Oh. Necesito interrumpir el este que estaba aquí. No, no estaba aquí. ¿Dónde estaba?
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Calla, es que razón.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
¿Puedo ser este o el otro? ¿O debería dejarlo aquí? Esto es para abrir. Oh, puedo ser esto. Inventorio. Chalengues. ¿Puedo repetir esto? Oh, no. Legendary Gloves. Legendary Cape. Me faltan 3. ¿Y esto? Bookish Half Rim Spectacles. Faltan 2. Ahora regalia Spectacles. Regalia Gloves. La puedo vender. Destroy. Oh, Dios, qué instrumento tienen. Este es el que llevo debajo. Oh, lol, pijama. Que no hay patronos, ¿no? Broom Grades. ¿Ves? ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre una montura y una cosa? ¿Y este? Puedo conseguir mi varita. La varita que se supone que conseguí en el... ¿Y este? Entiendo que sea guardado. Voy a guardar. Creo que lo dejaré aquí. Mañana continuaré las... No sé por qué. Continuaré con HOESwarts. ¿Cómo se pronuncia? HOESwarts. No la palabra en sí, sino el insulto. A ver, ¿cómo se pronuncia esto? Hoes. Hoes. Bien. Slutherin. A ver, esta mierda. Mierda, ¿qué será esto?